as I look and see one of my girlfriend's buddies sitting there watching me. He's parked over here to my right, watching me. They keep an eye on me, buddy. They watch me like a hawk. They watch me like a hawk, buddy. I am under constant surveillance, 24-hour surveillance. They keep an eye on me. That sounded almost like a wraith, didn't it, Sharpie Dog? Do you guys hear that? I hope that comes through on the video, because that sounded like a wraith, man. Holy shit. That was crazy. That sounded like a damn wraith, man. Wow. Keep an eye on shit, man. Don't let your guard down for a second. You know, and my girlfriend's buddy just cloaked. Okay, well, that's all good. He went to bed, I guess. Whatever. But he cloaked just now, so whatever. It's all good. I can't believe they went to bed I think they went to bed kind of early. Well, whatever. Anyway. And I don't really know they're going to bed. I'm being facetious. I have no idea. I don't know what they do up there. Oh, that reminds me. I was just on a lark. I thought I would holler at my girlfriend. And, what y'all doing? She says, working. It's working. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Thought I might catch her on a break or something, but I didn't. She was working. It's all good. It's all good, man. I wish Trump would go on ahead and fucking declare so that my girlfriend and their people can put the crime directive to one side and have normalized relations with us human beings and everything be just ducky. But can't do that without Trump declaring, man. Trump's got to declare. Come on, President Trump. You can do this. This is not hard. Just say, hey, we got this crazy guy out in Kentucky, and he's got him an ET girlfriend, and he wants normalized relations, and so, that's all I need to know that ETs exist, and whatnot. So, yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, can you imagine, watch. She'll end up being like 15 foot tall or some shit. We go walking into Wendy's or McDonald's or Burger King or some shit. And she's heads and shoulders above me. That's okay. I'm at this point, I really don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. And I know that there's people out there that appearance matters and all of that, And I kind of see the point. I do. I kind of see the point. But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I really don't give a shit. So what if she's 15 foot tall? I don't care. I don't care if she's 15 foot tall and has tentacles for arms. Of course, hopefully that's not the case, but you never know. But I mean, do I care at this point? No, fuck no. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Appearance, really, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really fucking matter. And it's funny, I was talking about appearance to somebody, a live human being, just the other day. So, y'all gonna shit if I win that lottery, right? Ain't you? Y'all are gonna absolutely shit a brick if I win that lottery, ain't you? Come on, tell the truth. Tell the absolute truth. I mean, think about it. Think about this. You have a great and glorious future. This is what the being of light told me. The angel Christians would call it. This is what the being of light told me. He said, you have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all of mankind. Well, you can't do that living in your car with no damn money. Okay? No, you cannot. Okay? You gotta have money, and with money comes influence. You gotta pay for, advertising. You gotta pay for radio and TV. You got to pay, there's a lot of stuff that has to be paid for, and it ain't cheap, okay? Radio and television ain't cheap. So, well, radio's pretty reasonable, but TV is pretty expensive, So, you gotta factor in the fact that, in order to be a blessing to the world, you're going to have a lot of money. It's just the way it goes, man. It's just the way it goes. So yeah, it only makes sense for me to win the lottery. And then also too, there's the idea of recovering the $32 million inheritance that I had taken from me. And what better way than to get that inheritance back quickly is to just let me win the lottery and get it back that way. And so that makes sense, it just makes sense that, hey, well, if I win the lottery, I've got my $32 million back, and on top of that, I have extra money to be a blessing to the entire world. And so it makes sense. It makes absolute sense. So, but we'll see what the gods have in mind. They've got something in mind, obviously. I don't know what it is, don't claim to know what it is, but they've obviously got something in mind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your morning daily dose of coffee this morning, and we're having morning coffee. I am your host, James Paul Von Helden, Master of Mystic Arts, Sorcerer Supreme, Demon Slayer, and part-time Hurricane Destroyer. And we are having our morning coffee this morning, conservative talk by, mind you. And yet another, I was right in the offing this morning, because I was. And I don't know if y'all caught it on your mobile devices or your PCs, but there was a big, I guess either House or Senate meeting about the MkUltra program that was put out by the CIA years and years and years ago. And it turns out good old Von Helden was right about the MkUltra program. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is not misinformation, TikTok. No, the MkUltra was a real program, lasted for years, used by the CIA, and as we all know, and if you don't know, all you got to do is Google it, the CIA was crawling all over Vietnam during the Vietnam War. They were everywhere. So, good old Von Helden ended up being right yet again, and Forbes, of all places, hosted the video on their YouTube and their Facebook page. And so, yeah, good old Von Helden was right again. Wow, who knew? But yeah, the MkUltra program did a big soiree about it. The Senate, I think it was either the House or the Senate. And apparently there was numerous injustices done by the CIA on innocent and unsuspecting American citizens. Wow, who knew? Oh yeah, I knew. But yet I got blasted for it, saying that, oh, that's a conspiracy theory, that wasn't a real government program. Well, sorry, it was a real government program, and now we've had a Senate subcommittee meeting on that very thing. I think it's Senate. It's either House or Senate. And so, wow, who knew? Von Helden ended up being right yet again. How many times do I have to be right, folks? I keep asking that question. How many times do I have to be right? Anyways, this is your morning daily dose of coffee, and yeah, wow. And Forbes was the one that has the video. So you can go to the Forbes YouTube page, and they should have the entire Senate subcommittee meeting where they lay out the whole spiel about MkUltra, who started it, what it was all about, the injustices that were done, under the MkUltra program. But wow, who knew? It turns out good old Von Hilton was right again. Not a conspiracy theory. It was a real government program. And it was utilized by the CIA to get a lot of very nefarious things done to the huddle masses. So, wow, who knew? Von ended up being right again. Wowee, wowee. And I just saw that in passing, actually, this morning, and said, aha, there's my morning coffee. There's my morning coffee. Big old Senate subcommittee meeting on MkUltra program put out by the CIA, mostly during the Vietnam War, but not necessarily. But isn't it interesting? Oh, wait a minute. Who was in the Vietnam War? That I personally know. Yeah, isn't that interesting? All right, so, wow, who knew? But yeah, you can go to Forbes' YouTube page and the entire meeting in its entirety, unedited, uncut. It's there for you to go watch. I didn't watch the whole thing, didn't need to. All I needed to know was that I was right. And that's all I needed to know. And I was. But if you're wanting the particulars on it and all that, and, you know, get up to speed on what it is and all that good jazz, you can do that over at the Forbes YouTube page. Well, Von, who is Forbes? Forbes is a finance magazine, business magazine. They're a business magazine that deals mostly with finance. Let's phrase it that way. But yeah, and they're hosting the video over on their YouTube page. So go check it out. Go check it out. Find out what this was all about and all the injustices that were done and how people ended up with big pensions as a result, and oh yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, good old Von ended up being right yet again. Isn't that amazing? Because what was the story? Oh, that MkUltra stuff. Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory. No, it was a real government program. It was a real government program, and there was real injustices done. And by extension, there might have been injustices done to me in regards to that program. You never know. Obviously, that's something that will need to be fleshed out, won't it? Yeah. And y'all know who I'm referring to, some of you anyway, and you know what my situation is about, some of you. So, but anyway, without getting into the mud, I was right. Again. Wow, who knew? Anyways, this has been your morning coffee, your daily dose of conservative talk here on TikTok, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.